إن الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وأصحابه ومن والاه أما بعد. Then we're today, inshallah ta'ala, going to go over the exercises for the section on al-Jumlatul Ismiya, the section regarding the nominal sentence. And all of this is a review as we've covered these sections when we went over the mubtada and the khabar, the fa'il, the fi'l, and the maf'ulun bihi. And something that is important for us possibly to remember is that when it comes to a jumla ismiya, that the khabar can be of three types. The khabar can be a simple ism, and the khabar can be a shibhu jumla, meaning it could be a dharf, and the word after it, mudaf ilayh, or it could be a harf jar, right? And then it can also be a complete jumla. It can also be another complete jumla. Bring Dawood in. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
So as we said, the khabar of a jumla ismiya can be a simple noun. It can also be a phrase. I mean, it could be a dharf or mudaf ilayh, or a harf jar or majroor, and then it can also be another entire sentence. So sometimes you might want to, when it asks us, for example, كون جملا اسمية بوضع أخبار للمبتدآت الآتية. Make a jumla ismiya by placing a khabar for the following mubtadas. We're not stuck to just being one word. We're not stuck to them just being one word or one type of khabar. So what do we have for an-nakhla, Dawood?
طويل.
طويل
نعم.
or طويلة?
طويلة.
No. طويلة. No problem. You could say, for example, and these things, this is where maybe like ChatGPT would come in, or an online dictionary or something. For example, if you have an Arabic dictionary on your phone where you can look up the meaning of words. For example, I have a dictionary. What's the name of it? Give me a second. It's called Dictionary Box. It looks like, let me see if I can get it. Let me just do this. 1 second. This one here, next to my, let me see if I do my pen, I guess, right there. Almost Dictionary Box. If I If I type in a word here, no matter what it is, it'll give me sometimes, not always, a definition in Arabic. It'll tell me where it's from. It'll tell me, it'll give me a definition in English. Give me a definition. It'll give me the plural. It'll give me the root word, the root letters, and then it might give you an example. It might just give you an example in or a definition in Arabic. So, for instance, an-nakhla shajaratun min, for example, you could change it here. An-nakhlatu shajaratun. That could be your sentence itself. An-nakhla shajara. Maybe someone doesn't know what an-nakhla is. So an-nakhla shajara. An-nakhla is a tree. Or an-nakhla shajaratun tunbitu في المناطق الحارة. Right? So you could say النخلة شجرة تنبت في المناطق الحارة. It is a tree which grows in the hot lands, hot environments. Right? And you could increase on this. So for example, we could just take Dawood's word here, an-nakhla shajaratun tawilatun. An-nakhla is a tall tree, right? And so on. So no problem, but I'm just saying examples how we can expand our ability. طيب الجمل.
الطبان.
ها؟
الطبان.
خبان.
غضبان.
خبان.
الطبان.
For some reason, I'm not hearing. Spell it.
Like Ain, Ta, Ba, Aleph, Noon.
الطبان.
Okay. Al-Jamalu Atbanu. Let's see what we come up with here.
ممكن تسمعوني؟
أسمعك نعم.
أيوة. أنا في سيارتي على طريق إلى البيت.
طيب. هذا بعد صلاة العشاء عندكم ها؟
أيوة.
I spelled that right there. Ain ta ba or ain ta?
داوود.
نعم.
Is it with a ta or a ta?
الطا.
الطباع.
Okay.
طيب داوود ما معنى عطبة؟ What's the meaning?
Maybe I'm saying it wrong. I was trying to say thirsty.
Atshan.
Huh?
Atshan.
Atshan.
No. I'm looking for Atban. I can't find it anywhere.
Yes. Atshan.
طيب. Jamal. Let's see what words we can come up by using a dictionary. Al-Jamalu. No, it's Jamal, huh? Let's see here.
So we
Al-Jamal. Huh?
We using khabra, right?
Yeah, we need a khabar. No.
طيب.
So Al-Jamalu من الإبل الذكر. من الإبل. Ibil is the plural of Jamal.
فوق. نعم إبل. نعم.
الذكر, meaning male camels, right? الجمل من الإبل الذكر. That's just an example of what you could use. Then your khabar becomes a shibhu jumla.
جملة شبه جملة صح.
Yeah. طيب المدرسة.
يعني مصطفى طيب ممكن يعني اشرح شبه جملة.
Shibhu jumla, we discussed it in the beginning. It is a shibhu jumla is two types. It's a phrase basically. It can be either jar wa majroor, or it can be dharf wa mudaf ilayh.
أيوة.
It could be dharf wa mudaf ilayh.
طيب.
This is one type of khabar. This is one type of khabar. It can also be another whole jumla, right? Or it could just be a simple ism.
Okay.
Right? So when it tells us to give us a khabar, place a khabar, even though this was explained to us in the footnotes above, they're probably just wanting us to, for the most part, bring a simple khabar, meaning an ism, which is fine. But I'm just saying for us, we can try if we want to come up with a more advanced khabar. So what is Abu Abdurrahman says, Al-Jamal Ahmar Jamil. Al-Jamal, I believe you would have to say there, Abu Abdurrahman, Al-Jamal Al-Ahmar. I believe you want to say the red camel.
أيوة.
Jamil.
النات يعني النات تبع منعوت صح؟
نعم صح. Al-Jamal Ahmar Jamil, that doesn't make sense to me. Al-Jamal, red.
أحمر.
If you want it to be a red camel, then it has to be, yes, you have to make it agree with the noun, as you said. Right.
نعم أحسنت.
طيب. Al-Madrasa. Let me bring in Masao, mashallah, all the way min al-Yaban.
المدرسة
السلام عليكم.
كبيرة.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته. طيب المدرسة كبيرة. طيب المدرسة is big. Masao, what do you have?
المدرسة بعيدة.
بعيدة.
نعم. واسية. أبو عبد الرحمن عبد الخالق هو يقول المدرسة واسية.
نعم. المدرسة واسية بعيدة كبيرة. المدرسة
للطلاب.
للطلاب. نعم.
للطلاب. Because للطلاب would be خبرة صح؟
ها؟
للطلاب. المدرسة للطلاب.
نعم.
would be خبرة صح؟
صح.
نعم. It's for the student.
شبه الجملة. So المدرسة للطلاب. You could say exactly. المدرسة في وسط المدينة. It's in the middle of the city, for example, right? So this way, like للطلاب جار ومجرور في وسط المدينة, again جار ومجرور, right? المدرسة أمام المستشفى. It's in front of the hospital, for example, right? This way you could use ظرف ومضاف إليه.
نعم.
المدرسة بنيت على الجبل. Right? المدرسة بنيت على الجبل. It was built on a mountain. Now,
نعم.
بنيت على الجبل is a whole jumla.
نعم.
And it begins, the khabar here is a jumla fi'liya. Right? بنيت على الجبل is a khabar, is a jumla fi'liya. So these are things that we could do. Al-fil, he says al-madrasatu muzdahima. Exactly, it's busy. MashaAllah. Al-fil.
Or crowded.
Crowded now. Al-fil. You need a khabar for al-fil.
كبير.
If we use full, it would be
الفيل كبير.
Kabir. What did you say, Amir?
If we say that the school is full, we use mala'atun. Muzdahim means like crowded. It's going to be crowded.
Right.
So we will use for field. We use mala'atun. Al-madrasatu mala'atun. That is field. It's full.
Okay.
I think because sometimes in certain situations when you get like you see like you'll read like some of the things that we learn or I learned that when I begin to start using them, I hear people that's grasp like they'll say no, you don't use that in that term. So
right. That's why.
Like, okay, now that's what I was telling my family yesterday. I was like, man, it was good because Mustafa, he goes over things that you can use because sometimes it is best to learn from you, like people like you and like people like us that you had to go through everything to learn the correct way. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's the same thing.
Okay.
This is why when you take certain programs and they tell you to like how do you memorize vocabulary? That's why people ask all the time, how do you memorize vocabulary? Right? And some people, they just want to take lists of words and memorize them, or they put 5 words in an envelope. I remember learning all these techniques before. Put 5 words in an envelope and then test yourself tomorrow and 5 new words. And if you don't know one of the words, keep the other words back in a new envelope and so on. Some people just memorizing words outside of their context has no benefit because there's a word for full, for like he has a full head of hair, for example, and the word for the school being full are probably going to be 2 different fools.
Yeah, I did the same mistake before. I memorized a lot of vocabulary. I cannot make a sentence. Now I forget everything. I did like that using the application.
Yeah, that's
not. Yeah.
No.
So I can relate what the Ustaz is saying.
I'm not the best one to do this, like I said, because a lot of the everyday language, I speak English in my house. My son, he could probably be the one to do this, but he just doesn't feel like he can teach. My son is fluent in Arabic. We speak English in the house for the most part because my family doesn't speak Arabic, and it's just easier because that's what I've been doing for 50 years.
No.
But to have a real Arab teacher teaching this, but at the same time, a lot of times an Arab teacher, he expects you to be an Arab in learning it. So the benefit of me doing it is I'm a non-Arab and I understand what you've gone through.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
So there's that, but I also have the shortcoming of not being a fluent Arab and coming up with a lot of beautiful examples. So I can help a little bit. Like I said, you can use dictionaries and ChatGPT maybe and stuff like, I haven't used ChatGPT ever. but I hear stuff like you can tell it to do things and it'll give it to you. Like you could say, give me the word nakhla as a mubtada and give me a khabar in 3 different ways, or something, and then it'll give it to you.
Yeah, I got
So,
you.
so if you can do something like that and you can figure out how to do it, that's excellent. That's going to just help you learn and expand your vocabulary. Of course, you would want someone who can check that, and make sure that it's correct, because ChatGPT might not be correct. Anyway, if I were to say the madrasa is full, I would say mumtaliya.
Ah,
But what was the word that you said?
mala'atun.
Mala'atun.
No, from the word mala'un.
No. So is mumtaliya is from the same word. I would say
No.
mumtaliya, but Allahu alam. We can ask about that, inshallah. طيب الفيل كبير أبو عبد الرحمن أبو خاصر الفيل رشيق. What do you mean? It's skinny? Is that what you mean, Abu Abd al-Rahman? الفيل ثقيل, right? It's heavy, right? الفيل من إفريقيا. الفيل is from Africa, right? That way you have a شبه جملة. الفيل يأكل العشب. It eats grass. Or the elephant is graceful. Yeah, it could be graceful as well. Rashiq can be graceful. Al-fil, rashiq. It's graceful. Al-fil ya'kulu al-ushub. It eats grass. Now, ya'kulu al-ushub is a jumla ismiya. I mean a jumla fi'liya. So your khabar became a jumla. طيب. الثوب.
لطيف.
نظيف. ما شاء الله.
لطيف جديد.
قديم.
جديد.
قديم.
قديم. قديم جدا. these are the ways you can expand your sentences a little bit. الثوب من اليابان.
من اليابان.
MashaAllah. The thobe is from Japan. الثوب لماسو. It belongs to Maso. Right? What does your name mean?
Can we say kimono الثوب من اليابان? Is it kimono الثوب من اليابان? Is it correct? Like
الثوب المقوي.
مطوي meaning iron.
Iron. Yes, iron.
طيب. الثوب, if I were to say kimono, I'm guessing I'm spelling it right. Kimono. Thobun. Now it's no longer the mubtada here, but you can say that. Thob. Thobun min al yaban.
Okay.
What does your name mean, Masao?
What?
Your name, what does it mean?
My name, so my family name, I don't, that doesn't have any meaning.
Okay, Mas.
Mas is my initial. Actually, my name is Musa.
Ah, Musa.
Musa, yes.
MashaAllah. So your family's Muslim?
Yeah. No.
MashaAllah. Alhamdulillah. Well, I am Muslim from Japan. In my class. Man, who am I, man? SubhanAllah. طيب. الثوب من اليابان. الثوب يصنع من الحرير. Right? You could say lots of things. الثوب الحرير ممنوع للرجال. Right? ممنوع or محرم للرجال. It's prohibited for men. Right? الثعبان.
الثعبان مخيف.
مخيف.
Scary.
Yeah. What else? الثعبان طويل. Where'd you go, Daoud?
Kaslan.
I'm gonna put your picture up there, man, so they see you. They see you back there laying back doing that.
I was trying to check the word.
I'm messing with you, man. I'm messing with you anyway.
I was trying to download that app you was talking about, Dictionary Box.
No, I'm playing around anyway. الثوب طويل وثوب مخيف أو ثعبان. الثعبان مخيف الثعبان طويل. الثعبان
من الحيوان الألف. ألف.
كسلان. ما شاء
Yeah.
الله.
Yeah, it's
Is lazy. The snake is lazy. Salmon. Poisonous.
salmon.
Right? Salmon. طيب. الحذاء.
رخيص.
رخيص. الحذاء الرخيص. الحذاء صنع من الثعبان. Right? صنع made from snakes. الحذاء ضيق.
الهداء الذي رخيص.
الهداء ضيق.
الهداء الذي رخيص من اليابان.
الحذاء الذي رخيص من اليابان. ما شاء الله. ما شاء الله. What'd you say, Amir?
It says الحذاء ضيقون.
الحذاء ضيق. نعم. They're tight. Right?
No.
طيب. الخادم.
الخادم لطيف.
لطيف. What'd you say, Dawood?
مجتهد.
مجتهد. الخادم الخادم يركب الجمل والفيل إلى المدرسة ويلبس حذاء أو حذاء صنع من الثعبان. Just play around with it, you know. Play around with it. Try to say, I'm going to make a sentence with all the words in it. Play around, you know what I mean?
نعم أحسنت.
طيب. Now we need sentences by placing a mubtada for the following khabars. حلو.
الإسهال حلو. الإسهال
عسل.
هني عسل هني.
العسل حلو.
نعم.
حصل not حصل.
العسل حلو.
أناناس.
أناناس.
أناناس. نعم أناناس حلو. The pineapple is sweet.
أناناس.
أناناس.
طيب. التفاح التفاح
الإيمان حلو.
الإيمان حلو وأنت حلو هكذا. Wallahi, you know, wallahi, the Arabs, wallahi, if you can really speak Arabic, wallahi, no one speaks like the Arabs, man. No one speaks like the Arabs.
No.
Like, they'll tell you, wallahi, anta asal. You know, you're honey. It's not, you know, in English, it just sounds funny. You know, you're honey. You know, but anta asal, they mean you're sweet. You know what I mean? And it's just the way they talk, man. Wallahi, it's anyway, sari'un.
القطار
السيارات سريع.
السيارة القطار
سيارة.
السابق سريع.
السابق, right? Well, lots of things could be سريع, right? الرجل,
الحصان سريع.
الحصان, الثعبان, right?
مر.
مر,
الليمون مر. No, yeah, مر. Bitter.
الليمون
مر.
مر.
الزمان
الزمان, ما شاء الله. You're a poet today, ما شاء الله. الزمان مر. جميل.
الوردة جميلة.
There you go. الوردة جميلة. نعم. الله جميل ويحب الجمال.
جميلات. الزوج جميل.
الزبير جميل.
الزوج جميل.
الزوج جميل. نعم. الزوجة.
الزبير جميل.
الزبير
جميل.
جميل. مظلمة. القراءة جميلة. نعم.
The reader. نعم. القراءة.
القراءة جميلة. مظلمة.
السماء مظلمة بعد إشاء.
السماء, ما شاء الله, because السماء is feminine.
مظلمة
بعد الإشاء, ها. طيب.
بعد الإشاء. مظلمة. أحسنت. السماء.
الغرفة مظلمة. طيب. مستديرة.
المكاتب.
المكاتب.
Yeah, the desk around.
Okay. المكاتب. الأرض.
الحج.
المائدة.
يطوف مستتيرات الكعبة.
What'd you say, Amir?
الحج يطوف مستتيرات الكعبة.
Maybe. الحاج يطوفون. Maybe. الحاج مستديرة.
نعم مستتيرة.
But that makes mustadira becomes when you say mustadira, it becomes the hal.
مفعول به. النهاية.
The hal. نعم. طيب مفترس. الأسد مفترس. الذئب مفترس. Right? النمر النمر مفترس. Also, you could say المدرس مثلا المدير.
الإنسان الإنسان مفترس. على حيوان.
نعم الإنسان مفترس على الحيوان. جاف.
English. What's the English, Dawood?
Like mankind is the predator over like the animals, all the animals.
على الحيوان or للحيوان maybe. Yeah. جاف.
الملابس جعف.
الأرض.
الهواء جاف.
Jaf means dry, right?
Yeah.
He said it means what again?
Dry.
Yeah, الأرض.
الأرض جافة. Ard is feminine, right?
No.
الثياب probably الثوب جاف. الثياب جافتun because of the femininity, right? كلامه, for example, كلامه جاف.
No.
His speech is dry. الصحراء جاف. Right? طيب طويل.
الشجرة طويلة.
ها؟
الشجرة
الشجرة.
طويلة.
طيب. You could also say, for example,
الامرأة طويلة.
الامرأة طويلة. You could say شعره جاف, right? شعره جاف earlier, right? Stuff like that. Showing how it could be. خائف.
الولد خائف.
الولد
خائف.
الولد خائف. الفأرة خائفة. Right? Because it's feminine. بارد.
الماء بارد.
الماء بارد. You could say هو بارد.
باردون.
ها؟
الشتاء باردون.
الشتاء بارد. You could say
الجو بارد.
الجو بارد. The weather. You could say someone is baarid, not mean that they themselves are cold, right?
Actions.
But yeah, they themselves, like we say, he's cold. We could say the same thing in Arabic. For Tawil, Abu Abdurrahman, he said, الزرافة طويلة. الزرافة. MashaAllah.
Ustaz, in this wall. Ustaz, in this wall, I have a question, Ustaz. If you say someone is buried, that means the same meaning as in English. He's a cold man.
No.
Is the same meaning?
Yes.
Okay.
No. Like uslubuhu barid, his ways are cold. You know, same thing. They say the same thing. Maybe in Fusha or something, you know, maybe hundreds of years ago they might not have understood it, but today the Arabs say it, right? كون من الكلمات الآتية جملة اسمية تتألف كل منها من مبتدأ وخبر. Okay, so we need to make 6 sentences out of these 12 words. We got 6 mubtadas and 6 khabars. الثوب, what does it go with?
الثوب ممزق.
الثوب ممزق. طيب. الميدان.
الميدان فسيح.
طيب. That let's see. We gotta find a mubtada here. النار.
النار مستعلة.
مشتعلة. Exactly. الزهرة.
الزهرة ذابلة.
دية دانية دانية ذابلة
طيب. الباب.
مخلوق مخلوق
مغلق مطلق
القطن.
مخلوج.
مخلوق
محلوج.
محلوج.
طيب. Let's see what our footnote here says. محلوج قطن خلصه من بذره فهو محلوج. Meaning it doesn't have any seeds. Basically, it's been purified from its seeds and stuff. طيب. We need 6 sentences where every mubtada, 2 of them deal with an insan, 2 of them deal with an animal, and 2 of them deal with a plant. Just give me 1 sentence where the mubtada is a person.
الطالب
الرجل
مهذب.
الرجل
كبير
كبير. What'd you say, Dawood?
الطالب مهذب. مهذب.
الطالب محذب. طيب. Something with an animal.
الذئب خائف.
الذئب خائف. خائف من الأسد ممكن. نعم. طيب. Something with a plant. نبات. الزوجة مريضة لا يشفيها.
التمر حلو التمر حلو
التمر حلو. What'd you say, Dawood?
الزهرة رائحة طيبة.
نعم. رائحة طيب.
What was the first? What was the fruit? Or what was the plant?
The plant smells.
رائحة طيبة.
No, but what was the name of the plant? You said I didn't hear it.
الزهرة.
Oh, Zahra. No.
زهرة.
رائحة. رائحتها.
رائحة طيبة.
الزهرة رائحتها.
رائحة طيبة.
الزهرة رائحة. Can you
طيبة.
say that? The flower.
طيبة.
The flower. رائحة.
طيبة.
It has a good smell.
Yeah, okay, you would say للزهرة maybe. You see what I'm saying?
No.
That's why I'm trying to change it. But to say الزهرة رائحة, is الزهرة, is it a smell or it has a smell?
But if I add طيبة, would that be correct?
That's what I'm saying.
Because رائحة.
Like a good smell. طيبة.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Here's what I'm saying. If you're saying, for instance, if the smell itself is a zahra, that's the name of the smell, then ra'ihatun tayyibatun, that's good. But I think you want to say that the flower has a good smell. So if you say that, then you would have to say something like للزهرة للزهرة رائحة طيبة, for the flower, and that would make Zahra the khabar here, right? Ra'iha tayyibatun lizahra, right? However, if I said az-zahra ra'ihatuha tayyibatun, then you achieve what you were saying by making a zahra your mubtada. Its smell is good.
It goes back because the hat goes back to
az-zahra.
Zahra.
No.
So my khabar then became a jumla ismiya, right?
No.
طيب. So either, but if I said az-zahra to
He told us use your damir because
ra'iha tayyiba, then this could be correct if az-zahra is the name of the smell, for example, like cool water. ra'ihatun tayyibatun, right? Or Versace, ra'ihatun tayyibatun, like this, right? However, if I'm going to say liz zahra, it is no longer my mubtada, it's my khabar. And ra'iha became my mubtada, even though it's not mu'arraf with an alif lam, it doesn't have to be because it is mu'akhar, right? And we'll get to all that inshallah ta'ala. طيب. Number one, is it a ismiya or a fi'liya? If it's an
Ismiya.
ismiya, tell me what the mubtada and the khabar is. If it's a fi'liya, I want to know what the fi'l and the fa'il is.
اسمي الماء مبتدا رائق خبر.
طيب. Number two, Dawood.
فعلية يسقط فعل الجدار فاعل.
طيب. Number three, Amir. البرد فارس.
فعل اسمية المبتدا البرد قريش الخبر.
No. Abu Abdurrahman says, are plants that flower, bear, fruit, female? Allahu alam, but probably, but Allahu alam. You got to ask a horticulturist or something, right? As-Subar At-Shan. طيب. Number four. Yashtaddu Abu Abdurrahman, if you can answer quickly. We'll give this one to you. Even if you don't answer, we can pass it while we wait for it. Yashtaddu al-har fi sayf. Fi'liya, ismiya, and what is the fi'l in the five? Number five, Masaw. Jana al-falahu al-qutna.
فعل فعل جنى فعل فاعل فلاح
والقطنة
مفعول
فعل
به.
ماضي فعل ماضي.
مفعول به. نعم.
نعم.
Number six, Dawood. يجول تاجر في البلد.
فعلية يجول فعل التاجر فاعل.
نعم. في البلد جار ومجرور, right? أمير يسرج الخادم الحصان.
ويشري جملة فعلية يشرج في المضارع فعل فاعل ومفعول به وفعل يشرج فاعل قادم الحصان مفعول به.
طيب. Abdul Abdurrahman answers yet, so we're back to number four. يشتد الحر في الصيف. يشتد is a جملة فعلية. يشتد is a فعل مضارع. الحار فاعل. في الصيف جار ومجرور. Number eight, Masaw. الزجاج مكسور.
جملة الاسمية.
No.
جملة الاسم مبتدا الزجاج خبر مكسور.
نعم خبر مكسور. نعم. داود القط جائع.
اسمية القط مبتدا الجائع خبر.
جائع خبر. نعم. أمير النوافذ مفتحة.
اسم جملة اسمية خبر المبتدا النوافذ مفتاحة خبر.
طيب. Number, we're going to leave last for you, Abu Abdurrahman, if you could do it.
الضمة بموفوع.
Number 12 is for you, Abu Abdurrahman. We're going to leave it. Okay, where are we at? Masaw. تزدحم المدينة بالسكان.
جملة فعل فعل
فعلية.
تزدحم فعل المدينة فاعل بالكسان جار مجرور.
بالسكان جار مجرور. تزدحم مضاف في المضارع. نعم.
نعم.
ينزل المطر من السماء. Abu Abdurrahman, we're gonna wait on you. As soon as I said it last time, you solved it. Let's go here. Let's just say, okay, make the following sentences from اسمية to فعلية. الولد نائم. I need to make
ينام
that to a
نم
similar
ولد.
نام ولد.
nama or ينام, right?
نام أي نام نام.
Or
نام.
nam يا ولد. Command.
نم.
الكتاب نافع.
نفع الكتاب.
نفع الكتاب. البحر هائج.
حائج.
يهج البحر.
حائج بحر.
يهج
هاج
البحر.
البحر.
يهج البحر. نعم.
Okay. Abu Abdurrahman says ينزل المطر من السماء. فعلية. ينزل فعل مطر فاعل. من حرف سماء مفعول به. نعم. طيب. مفعول
من
به.
السماء.
من السماء جار ومجرور.
جار مجرور.
نعم. مفعول به. No.
Don't give him no benefit. Don't give him no benefit.
No.
Yeah, Ustad.
He said, first off, he spelled it funny, so it looked funny, so I just passed it. But
All right, we gotta stay on.
من
We gotta stay.
من حرف السماء اسم مجرور. There is no مفعول به. ينزل المطر القط والكلاب. ممكن. Scott, the rain is sending down cats and dogs. Maybe that'd be مفعول به. Maybe. من السماء is jar ومجرور.
No.
طيب. يهيج البحر. يهيج البحر. طيب. الشمس مشرق.
أشرق الشمس.
أشرقت
أشرقت.
الشمس.
أشرقت الشمس.
الحجرة مظلمة.
أظلمت
أظلمت.
الهجرة.
أظلمت. ما شاء الله. المطر كثير.
كثر المطر.
ما شاء الله.
يكسر
المطر.
يكسر المطر.
طيب. Now we have to change these from فعلية to اسمية. ضاع المفتاح.
المفتاح ضياع.
ضائع.
دائم.
ضائع. أسرع القطار.
القطار سريع.
سريع. زاد النيل.
النيل زايد.
زعيد.
زائد.
زايد.
That's good.
طيب.
I like
يثمر البستان.
البستان ثمر.
ثمر.
مثمر.
مثمر.
Right. يغرد الطائر.
الطائر غرض.
مقرد.
مغرد.
مغرد.
مقرد.
مغرد.
No.
This is where sarf will come in. غرد يغرد مغرد, like this.
No.
مقرد.
يضيء المصباح.
ضياع.
المصباح مضيء. مضيء.
نعم.
مضيء. Is it مضيء?
I'm trying to spell it right.
مضيء.
مضيء.
Give me 1 second. I'll spell it right. مضيء. What up? Hamza.
No, with the Hamza.
مضيء.
Fine.
طيب. The last one, which is we had to do this. Maybe we'll do it tomorrow just because of the time frame. I have to go here in a second. We'll finish this and then we'll start the next one tomorrow. And just if we could have these sentences ready, these 6 sentences, answer the following questions with a complete sentence and tell us what type of sentence you answered it. Did you answer it in the jumla ismiya or jumla fi'liya? ما شكل البرتقال؟ ما لونها؟ الناعمة هي أم خشنة؟ هل أكلت برتقالة؟ كيف
أكلتها.
وجدت طعمها؟ وبكم تشتري البرتقالة؟ Right? So, inshallah ta'ala, if we can answer those first thing and then we'll go over those things which will make the fi'l mudari mansoob. Because as we said, when we deal with nahu, we're only dealing with nouns, isma, and fi'l mudari. As for harf, they're mabni. As for fi'l amr, they're mabni. As for fi'l madi, they're mabni.
نمني أحسن.
So the only thing we're dealing with is fi'l mudari, present tense verbs, and most nouns. Some nouns are mabni as well, but most of them are not. Right? So we're only dealing with 2 parts of speech, nouns and present tense verbs. Right? So what things will make the fi'l mudari mansoob? We'll start that tomorrow after we answer these 6 questions. Is that cool, everybody?
نعم أحسنت.
نعم.
جزاكم الله خيرا. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
عليكم السلام.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.